And this will be the B final. Here are the drivers on the grid, and we have, for the first time, it seems like 3 rows of 2. Fantastic stuff. Here we go for the start. 6 cars take off down to the bottom of the hill, and it is Jaroslav Donalik who leads the way from Goodis, who immediately gets into. Jared has gone wide because Costa tried to go up the inside and it didn't work out for him. And as we head up to the first timing line, we have Goodis, and that was Unsau collecting Jaroslav Donalik. Jaroslav sent wide. That's promoted Malinovsky up to P3 temporarily, but here comes Jaroslav again, who spins. Oh, goodness me, and Costa almost collects him. Goodis has got a good break ahead. Malinovsky up to P2. Jared Mead then initially didn't get a good start, but he's now up to P3. And we have Malinovsky into the Joker lap, as well as Costa and Unsal and Jaroslav Donalik. So 4 cars serving the Joker lap straight away. Here is Goodis. He has got a really, really nice start to this race. And here comes Jared Mead. But in the background, we've got Malinovsky, Costa, side by side, both of which I believe have been given warnings already in this race. And it is Costa who has the advantage going into turn 1. Malinovsky's got on the grass and almost runs into the back of Costa, but cleanly through so far. Can't really tell from that angle, but it is Costa who jumps over the crest first. I really do like Malinovsky's livery that he's got. These two are the closest that we have on track. You can just see in the background Unsal and Jaroslav Donalik just trying to pick up the pieces from where they left off, really. And it is Malinovsky and Costa side by side again. They don't have to worry about the Joker. They just have to focus ahead and try not to get tangled up with each other as we head through onto lap 3 almost already. Bit wide of the apex for Costa. That allows Malinovsky to catch up initially. Malinovsky has been the only driver consistently using the gravel on the outside of the final corner, and it always slows him down. Yarda using the opposite banking to try and gain an advantage. It hasn't worked for him either. Unsal. Oh, goodness me, Yarda. He's returned the favour. Now, we've seen Yarda running into the back of Unsal a lot in this first round. He's done that 3 times on my count. So Yarda is treading a thin line at the moment, as we see Jared Mead now closing up to the back of Goodis. But look at Costa. Costa has managed to convert his pace from the first heat into the final, the B final, and he is charging up to the back of these two who have not yet served their Joker. As I say that, Goodis comes in and he will be immediately driven round by Malinovsky and Costa and arrives back in 4th place. Jared will be sweating bullets now. He needs to get a clean lap. He needs to make sure that Costa doesn't interfere with him, because he is now in a battle for 4th place. Malinovsky P3, Goodis P4, Jaroslav Donalik P5, and Unsal P6 right at the back. A little bit of a wobbly, snaky entry for Jared Mead, and Costa on the inside slams into the side of him and sends Jared off into the outside. Difficult to tell from that angle what exactly happened, but it does look like Costa has punted into the side of Jared, and there might have been some lag involved there as well. But Costa, he now has absolutely nothing ahead of him to worry about. It is Malinovsky and Goodis who take the top 3 positions. And remember, the winner of this heat goes through to the A final to join the rest of the drivers there, as Goodis goes so wide, in fact, he crashes into the wall. And is Yarda there to pick up the pieces? Not quite. He will have to do some work to make that happen. Jared Mead, he will take the Joker lap now. Here he comes. Oh, hits the apex. Will he come out ahead of Unsal? Yes, he will. Jaroslav Donalik's rolled it. Oh, and rejoins. But we have to move away because Costa has already made it up to start-finish and wins the B final. Wow, that was a lot of action. Here comes Malinovsky, P number 2. Then it's Goodis, P3. Jared Mead is going to get Yarda, or is he? Oh, it was close. No, it was Jaroslav Donalik in the end. Jared backed out, unsure why. Probably, I don't know, did he feel bad? I don't know what's gone on there, but Jared gave the place back to Yarda, possibly because he was off the track. And then it is Unsal finishing in P6 right at the back. Well, that was a pretty great B final, and that was only the B final. So I wonder what we're going to see for action in the A final that's coming up in just a moment's time. But it was Costa who won in 4 minutes 8 seconds with the fastest lap of a 59.15, ahead of Malinowski, Goodis, Jaroslav Donalik, Jared Mead, and Unsal. That was pretty great, and I can't wait to see what happens in our A final.